LG monitor firmware updates enhance performance, fix bugs, and introduce new features. The USB OSC on-screen control method is a standard way to apply these updates. This video provides a step-by-step guide on how to safely and effectively update your LG monitor's firmware using this method. The USB method transfers firmware files from LG to your monitor using a USB flash drive. The on-screen display guides you through the installation using the monitor's menu. It's a user-friendly process that doesn't require complex software installations on your computer. While some newer models offer cloud-based options, USB remains essential for offline updates. First, ensure you have a compatible USB drive formatted in FAT32 with at least 4 GB of space. This format is crucial for the monitor to recognize the drive during the update process. Download the latest firmware file specifically for your monitor model from the official LG support website. Using the wrong firmware can damage your monitor, so double-check the model number. Connect your monitor to a stable power source. Any power interruption during the update could cause serious problems, so use a reliable outlet and avoid power strips if possible. Finally, back up your monitor settings before starting. The firmware update may reset your custom configurations like brightness, contrast, or color profiles. Start by visiting the LG support website. Navigate to the Drivers and Software section, where you can find firmware updates for your monitor. Enter your monitor's exact model number in the search bar. This ensures you download the correct firmware file for your specific model. Download the firmware file to your computer. Make sure it's the latest version available for your model. Double-check that the downloaded file is specifically for your monitor model to avoid compatibility issues. Extract the downloaded files to your formatted USB drive. This prepares the firmware for transfer to your monitor. Insert the USB drive into your LG monitor's USB port. Access the monitor's on-screen control menu using the physical buttons on the monitor. Navigate to the Update or Firmware Update option. The location may vary slightly depending on your monitor model. Select the USB drive as the update source. The monitor will detect the firmware file. Confirm that you want to proceed with the installation. The monitor will then begin the update process. Do not turn off the monitor or remove the USB drive during the update. The monitor will reboot automatically upon completion. If the monitor doesn't recognize the USB drive, try using a different USB drive or reformat the existing one to FAT32 file system. Ensure the firmware file is correctly extracted to the root directory of the USB drive, not in any subfolders. If the update fails, revisit the LG support website and confirm you have the correct firmware version for your specific monitor model. Once the monitor reboots after the firmware update, verify the installation by accessing the monitor's settings menu. Look for the firmware version information to confirm the update was successful. After verification, explore any new features or improvements the update brings, such as better HDR support, enhanced color modes, or improved energy efficiency. Regular firmware updates ensure your monitor maintains optimal performance, security, and compatibility. While USB updates are reliable, always download the exact firmware for your model and maintain a stable power connection during the process.